In this week's battle report, it's time to bring out the big guns as the Spartan takes on not one, but two Contemptor Dreadnoughts.
Today, I'm taking control of the Alpha Legion, including a secret Blood Angel Dreadnought that's actually an Alpha Legion spy. As my HQ, I'm taking a Praetor with Power Axe with the Warlord trait, Hydra Dominatus. For my first elite choice, I'm taking the Cataphractii Terminators with Combi Bolters, Chain Fists, and the Heavy Flamer. My first Dreadnought has a Gravis Bolt Cannon and a Gravis Power Fist with a Heavy Flamer. My sneaky infiltrated Blood Angels Dreadnought has a Kiri's Pattern Assault Cannon and a Gravis Chain Fist with inbuilt Melter Gun. I've got two squads of Tactical Marines with bolt guns and Power Sword Plasma Pistol Sergeants. They'll hopefully be holding objectives and steering clear of being torn to pieces by the terrifying Terminators.
I'll be controlling the forces of the Blood Angels today. They're still led by their Praetor with a Power Sword and Volkite Charger. For his Warlord trait, he's got Encarmine Paladin, meaning he'll be causing fear to his enemies. For elites, I've got 5 Cataphractii Terminators, each armed with a pair of Lightning Claws. Rumbling in at heavy support, I've got a Spartan Assault Tank with 2 twin-linked las cannon arrays and a front-mounted heavy bolter. Rounding out the force, I've got 2 squads of Tactical Marines identically armed with bolt guns and plasma pistols and power swords on the sergeants. These guys are looking to claim objectives and to avoid getting shot off the table by those terrifying Contemptors. The mission for today's battle report is War of Lies. The game will last for 6 turns, and the primary objectives are twofold. Firstly, Death Toll. You'll gain 1 victory point for each unit you have destroyed or caused to be falling back at the end of the game. And War of Lies. For each objective you control at the end of the game, roll a d6. On a 1 or 2 you gain 0 victory points, 3 or 4, 1 victory point, and a 5 or 6, 3 victory points. There is also Slay the Warlord in play. For deployment, we've got Hammer and Anvil. The armies will be setting up 24 inches away from each other on the short table edges. Let's roll off and start this battle.
Do you want to deploy first or second?
Second.
So I've deployed pretty simply with my Terminators and a squad of Tactical Marines as well as my Praetor in the Spartan. I've then got my Tactical Marines holding objective number 3 behind as they couldn't quite fit in the Spartan.
So I've popped 1 squad of tacticals behind here on objective number 4, and then we've got our other squad of tacticals over on this side, also hiding out on objective number 2, with the Praetor sitting with these guys, and then coming up the centre we've got the 2 Contemptors and the Terminators ready to attack as they are scary, and I'm also very terrified of that tanky boy up there.
The Alpha Legion get the chance to seize the initiative on a 6, but no, it's going to be Blood Angels turn 1. Roaring into battle, the Spartan comes out from behind the cover, setting up sightlines.
So yeah, I've moved full 12 inches, so cruising speed.
Meanwhile, my troops actually retreat off of objective number 3 and out of line of sight of the Alpha Legion's guns. The Spartan, however, can bring its guns to bear against the lies and obfuscation of the Alpha Legion.
First, we're going to do the first set of las cannon arrays. Let's do this side into this legionary here.
With the Spartan snap firing his las cannon arrays on the right hand side, unfortunately I wasn't able to get any hits through even with my twin linked rerolls.
Let's reroll. That one also failed. So nothing.
Yes.
Heavy bolter is heavy 4.
So who's that hanging into?
Same squad.
Okay.
And this is also snap firing, so 6s. But twin linked, so re-rolling. Okay, it's 2 hits. Strength 5, toughness 4. Wounding on 3. That's 1 wound and 1 miss. AP 4. So that means you still get your 3 up save.
Save!
The last las cannon was firing at full ballistic skill into the Contemptor, but the Alpha Legion had some trickery up their sleeve.
I did the Smoke and Mirrors reaction, so I've moved the Blood Angels Contemptor away from his friends over here.
He's no Blood Angels Contemptor.
He's a lying Blood Angels Contemptor, a
Blood
sneaky
Angels.
Blood Angels Contemptor, but he has reshuffled over here, so he is no longer within a line of sight. So that meant that your turn is wrapped up now. I've moved the Contemptors up the board to get into melter range of the Spartan for next turn, and my tactical squads are staying put on the objectives. So for Alpha Legion turn 1, we've had Contemptors move up the battlefield to hopefully create a trapping pincer style movement for the Spartan. And then the Terminators have started to very slowly make their way up the board. And then I did get sad about the fact that objectives don't count like they do in 40k. So
not in this stage.
This means nothing.
In my movement phase, I moved 6 inches with my Spartan, getting better sight lines on the Dreadnoughts.
We're going to have a las cannon go here, a las cannon go here, and a heavy bolter go here. So first, las cannon array into the Blood Angels Dreadnoughts. Both miss, but twin linked.
Miss again?
Nope, hit this time. They're strength 9, so wound on 2s. That's 2 wounds. So
I get 2.
2 5 up and missiles. Oh!
Save them both!
Ah, the atomantic shielding coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Might be a little bit, which
You
they
are-
shouldn't be because the dice gods will come and get
Okay,
me.
the other one, the other Contemptor. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of twin linked. Hit. And wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
Oof, 1 wounds. As it goes straight through your armour, but will it ping off the atomantic shielding? Is it?
No, it failed. So I am now using the evade special rule as a reaction to your shooting. So I'm going to roll 1 dice for 5 up. Yes!
5 up, feel no pain. Nice.
Oh, baby.
Okay. God damn, this isn't going very well for the Spartan first time out. My heavy bolter shots into your Terminators.
Yep.
So that's hitting on, that's twin linked as well. Nope. So that's 3 hits, strength 5, toughness 4, so winning on 3s. That's 2 wounds. AP is 4, I believe. So you get your 2-up save on the Terminators.
2 ups. Save both.
So while it was looking promising with the Spartan landing a couple of hits on each Contemptor, unfortunately he failed to get past the atomantic shielding of the first one, and the second one failed to take any wounds at all, shrugging them both off. The Terminators also managed to survive a heavy bolter fire, again taking no casualties.
So at the end of your second round, basically no change.
Yeah.
The start of Alpha Legion turn 2. Both Contemptors have moved up and we're continuing the pincer plan of the Spartan. Terminators have continued to move up the board, and we've got these guys who are just sort of sitting back here, not really doing very much. Let's start with the Blood Angels Contemptor. He's going to obviously try and shoot into Spartan. So 1 dice.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting on.
Whatever your ballistic skill is. So 3s, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my my Spartan return fire. 4 shots,
Okay.
hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Still fails. 6s. It's 1 wound.
Saved!
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah.
The other Contemptor can't
No, he has a flamer built in, I believe.
do anything. Terminators can't do anything. It's the end of Alpha Legion turn 2.
So the Spartan is moving up 6 inches and also rotating to make sure he can get slightly better firing arcs. By not moving too fast, I'm making sure he can fire at full ballistic skill. The Tactical Marines are also shuffling out of line of sight of the approaching Terminators.
So moving my Tactical Marines, again the wussiest Tactical Marines that existed, out of line of sight. Okay, so las cannons here, bolters here into these tacticals. 4 shots from the heavy bolter, hitting on 3s, twin linked. And there's strength 5, toughness 4, so we only got 3s. Ooh, nothing. I'm then going to do las cannon into the Blood Angel's Contemptor.
Okay.
That's both hit. This wounds on 2s. Okay, do it again, Meg. That's 2 wounds.
2 5-ups.
One save. Do you want to take your reaction for evade?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I do.
evading means you get a 5-up, feel no pain. So,
Oh,
Jesus
just.
Christ. Right, you've still got one thing where you can do in the shooting phase as well.
Okay.
One more reaction. Which you might need to use here, because the last cannon into the other Contemptor. Re-rolling. Twin linked. Oh, 1 hit. Strength 9, so 2s. So wounds.
The nice dice look like
Oh.
1s or 2s.
You're insane. I mean, can you stop saving with the Contemptors, please?
Can you give me a roundup of what happened?
So again, las cannons shot into each of the Contemptors. They both shrugged them off with automatic shielding like an absolute monster.
Beasts that they are.
Yeah, you did have to evade with this one. And then these guys took no damage from the heavy bolters because the Spartan is firing blanks. So
Well, at least he's got his really heavy tanky armour, so
That's
even
true.
if he's firing blanks, no one
and it
can
means
take
that
him
I can
down.
keep my guys safe until they get out to kill everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We have shuffled the Contemptors up, continuing that pincer style movement. So they're now on either side of the Spartan, ready to go. And then the Terminators are drawing closer. Still quite far away, to be quite honest. Very slowly shuffling up the board, ambling, taking their time.
So 1 shot,
One
1 opportunity. With the melter, hitting
Hang
on a 3. Not today.
Oh!
No, I can't really react because
You can't!
no, because you're not in my front arc anymore. And what you're effectively doing, I'm imagining it, is like you're charging up and the last cannons can't rotate fast enough. You're like running behind the last cannons, you're about to like punch through the side. Very cool. Yeah, very sick.
So charge,
Let's see if he gets in. 7
Gets
should
in.
be in.
and then other guy.
I'm going to move him in.
Yes, please.
Where do you want him? Just
Also
on the side?
in,
So
yeah.
again, they've run around the sides. Doof. Very scary. Oh god.
Blood Angel's Contempt first. So
Yeah.
stick with the theme.
Yeah.
He's fighting into the Spartan.
Yeah.
2. 1 failed, 2 go through.
Hitting with the Chain Fist, Meg can now attempt to break through the armour.
So 2 dice need to be a 14.
Yeah.
Got a 19, which is a penetrating hit, so now we have to roll on the vehicle damage table.
Yeah. Because it's AP2 as well, you add a +1 modifier to the roll. So roll me a d6
Okay.
to see what happens to the vehicle.
2.
2 is crew shaken, which
It's the rubbish one.
it's +1, so it's 3, which is still crew shaken.
It's because
and
it's the rubbish
I
one.
ignore it. However, I do still take a hull point. 5 hull points left.
Yeah.
Yep, Alpha Legion Contemptor has got a Gravis Power Fist.
Hitting on.
2s.
2 go through, 1 does not. 4.
4, close, but no cigar.
Okay.
Fails to get through the armour.
So at the start of Blood Angel's turn 4, it's time to start disembarking from the Spartan and getting into combat. The Terminators were up first, moving their distance away from the disembarkation point at the front, followed by the Praetor. I then also took my Tactical Marines out and they all moved towards the Terminators in the centre of the board.
Oh, come at me, bro.
They're coming out. Well, because otherwise they're just going to die horribly, so.
We're gonna die horribly either way.
Oh, I like it. The trash talk.
Biting talk.
The smack talk from the Meg.
That just left a slightly awkward manoeuvre left for the Spartan.
He's going to like.
Do you like to
3 points.
I was gonna say 3-point turn.
Right. All firing into your Terminators. Bolters first. Hitting on 3s. So this is a third of them. 6. 3s. And 15 hits. Strength 4, toughness 4, so 4. 7 Do you want to do the evade reaction?
Yeah, but
Or do you want to do the return fire instead?
Oh, Alpha Legion basically aren't pansies. We don't like to run from battle.
Okay.
Or hide behind walls. Save them all.
Damn.
Okay.
So plasma pistol from my main man. Hitting on 3s. It's a 6, it's a hit. Strength 7, toughness 4. 2 ups. It's a wound.
No!
1 wound on a Terminator. So
So
what's
my
your
reaction would be the return fire.
Okay, cool. So you're doing the flamer first?
Yes, because now you. Yes.
Yeah, D3 hits. 3. So 3 auto hits. 5 strength against 4 toughness. That's classic. Ooh, just 1?
Yeah.
No, that's 1 flamed to death.
Three failed. Three.
3 of them. They are going to not be high enough AP, so again, I'll get my 3-up saves. 1 more goes through, there's 1 more dead. Why does this always happen to me? Okay.
With the very first model removed as a casualty from the Blood Angels, it's time for them to fight back, with the other squad firing their bolters.
3s. Oh, 1 goes through, it's enough to kill 1 Terminator, which is good. We'll see about the plasma pistol. Plasma pistol hits on a 3. It's a hit. And wounds on a 2. It's a wound.
No.
Nope. I think it's only 1 wound. At the Terminators, why not? So it's 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. Both hit. 5 against 4 is 3s. 2 wounds.
2 up saves. Oh.
So you're taking a wound.
Yeah.
And then I get 1 additional free hit from that wound, which wounds on strength on a 3.
Okay.
So it's another wound, which you now have to try and save on a 2.
Come on, 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you save the second one, but 1 guy still dies.
That's a bit sad for Terminators.
It is. It also means they'll be taking
Wow.
las cannons into the Terminators,
Yeah.
hitting on 3s. So hit, wounding on 2s. That's a wound.
Oh, for all of that.
So that is a wound. Las cannon number 2 into Contemptor. Both hit,
Okay.
wounding on 2s. It's 2 wounds. Okay, so that means you're taking 1 wound. And it evades with your second shooting reaction.
I get to roll again.
Yeah, 5 up, feel no pain.
I get to roll again. Yeah.
Can you stop it? And the heavy bolter, 4 shots, twin linked. Into your squad, twin linked, 4 hit. So wounding on 3s. 2 wins.
2 3-ups. Oh.
1 Alpha Legion legionary goes down from that squad.
With 2 of the Terminators dying in the centre of the field, that is enough to trigger a morale check. They need to roll 2d6 and roll less than or equal to their leadership of 8. They're sticking around, but they're not out of the woods yet, as they're being charged by the Tactical Marines.
They have made the charge.
Okay, so I want to Overwatch. So
Yep.
this is with my Terminators.
That's it.
So D3.
Yep, D3 for the Wall of Death. 3 again. So 3 auto hits. Strength 5, toughness 4.
So 3s.
Oof, all
Okay.
wounds. Their AP is not high enough, so I get a 3-up saves. 1 goes through, so 1 more dead. Okay, you can now shoot with your combi bolters.
So they get 2 attacks each.
Yep, and they re-roll because of twin linked.
Okay.
So it's 4 attacks. It's regular ballistic skill.
3s.
Yep.
All hit. And then the same, so on 3s again, right?
No, 4s because they're strength 4.
Oh.
Just 1.
3 failed. 1 goes through.
3-up save. Yep, saved. Yep, so my Blood Angels charged in. They're frothing at the mouth from the Red Thirst. The Alpha Legion did declare Overwatch, firing back at them with the Flamer, and the Bolters managing to take one down, but the Blood Angels surged on forward with a 10-inch charge and made it into combat. This is where it gets spicy. So, I'll fight first, initiative 4. So let's do the Sergeant first. He's got Blade of Perdition, Strength +1, AP 3, Melee 2-handed, Rending 6+, Brutal 2. So each one of these can kill a Terminator if it goes through the armor. So he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. This is where he misses them all anyway. He does miss with one.
So we get 2 on all saves.
Ooh, 1 goes through. So 1 Terminator does die. 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. And then there's Strength 4, Toughness 4, so we're not 4s, so 3s because Blood Angels. That's a lot of wounds. 7 wounds.
Okay.
No AP.
Failed 3.
Ooh, no, that means you've only got 1 wound left on the Terminator. We're going to say it's the Sergeant left. He's got 3 attacks.
Okay.
Rolling, we'll see.
Strength.
10, so this is instant death on 2s.
Oh, 2 2s.
There's 2 of them dead.
Okay. That's that in terms of combat?
That's that in terms of combat. So you now roll me a morale check.
Okay.
2d6.
2d6.
Comparing to his leadership of 8. He ignores, that's still fine. He's still okay.
So, just to follow on from the Blood Angels turn 4, unfortunately Terminators have been decimated. So we've only got 1 guy left standing, and you lost 2?
Yep, 2 of my lads.
2 tacticals.
So with the Alpha Legion moving into dangerous positions, I decided to advance my Terminators ready for a charge.
Shooting with the Alpha Legion Contemptor.
Okay.
So into the Terminators.
Yep.
So heavy 6, hitting on
2s.
4 hit.
No, it's only Strength 5, so 3s.
3s.
I'll attempt my 2 up saves. Do fail a couple, so I'm going to do an evade, which means I'll get 5 up, feel no pains. I should say 1, still 1 dead Terminator, that's gutting. Yeah, you get a Flamer template!
Yay!
Yay!
So we're getting to use the Flamer template with the Contemptor Dreadnought shooting to the Terminators and Praetor.
Have you ever been so
First
excited?
time, I know. It's the first time we are using it, and I believe that is correct, that it goes across all of them. Let's give her a wiggly arm. So 4 attacks on the Terminators. On 3. 3 of them.
So 2 up saves. All saved. And 1 auto hit from the
Okay, yeah.
heavy Flamer.
And then 3s. No?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's 3s. That'll do. 2 up. Yes. They are part of the squad with this guy.
Yeah.
Jews.
So we'll remove the on
I should have used my evade here. I should have used my evade here.
Don't worry, didn't do very well.
That's good for me. 6 2-ups. All saved. Yes. Hitting on 2s. Ooh. It's not 20 linked, unfortunately.
That's fine. And then strength.
6. So 2s. And rending 6+, but no. Just 4 wounds, 4 regular wounds. AP 4, so I get 3 up saves. 1 goes through.
Contemptor may as well charge the Terminators.
Okay.
So he's going to charge in.
Yep.
2. 5. That's fine.
As I've only got, I'm going to do an Overwatch. Assault 2. Both hit. This is from the Deflagrate pistol, strength 5 against toughness 7, so it's probably 6s. Cool.
Okay.
You did.
Then the other Contemptor may as well charge.
And I'm going to do another Overwatch. Yep.
So, the update so far from Alpha Legion's turn 4. We've had the tacticals swing round with the Praetor staying put on the objective, even though we can't get the objective. It's more for keeping him in cover so that Ollie doesn't get Slay the Warlord, basically. So, over here we've got the Contemptor who has charged the Terminators and Praetor. So fingers crossed for him. He didn't do particularly well in shooting. And then over here we've got the Blood Angels Contemptor has charged the tacticals and we're about to prepare Overwatch. So yeah, that is pending.
There we go. So first off the bolters. 1, 2. 2 there. And then the plasma pistol hits. No wound. Yeah, you've got 2 drops expecting the Dreadnought. 2 drops. Okay, fight phase. So, Praetor into the Contemptor, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. 6s. Nothing. Okay, initiative step 4. Hitting on 5s. Okay, a couple of 5s. Now these are strength users, strength 4. So strength 4 against toughness 7 would be winning on 6s. Okay, but I can have shred so I can reroll all failed wounds. Okay, it's no 6s, so I'll reroll all of those. 6s also then have rending. We get 1 6. You've got a 5 up invuln.
Okay, so it's just 1 with a 5 up invuln.
1 5 up invuln. Yep. Not failed, so 1 damage on that Contemptor. Hitting on 3s. Okay, that's 3 hits. Oops. So I'll get my 4 up invulns. Save 1, but 2 go through, which is 2 dead Terminators. Oof. Take these 2. So I lost combat, so I need to make a leadership.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9. He's leadership 10, so yeah, they're staying. They want to stay around and help their bud.
Okay.
3 ups. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
And he charged as well, so he gets an extra attack.
Yeah, I realise it's fine. Strength 10.
2s. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 2 dead. They're just dead.
Okay. And then you can fight me back.
I can fight you back with whoever I have left. So let's do the Sergeant with a power sword. 5 ups. 1 hit. So wounds on 6. So it's rending 6 plus and brutal.
Yeah.
Hitting on 5s. 1 and 6s. No. So I lost this combat, so I earn a leadership. They stay.
Okay.
This lad go first with his sword. 2 attacks. On 4s because we're both up in skill 4.
Yeah.
So that's 1 hit. Strength is 5, toughness 4, so 3s. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 regular dudes. On 4s. And 4s. Nothing. Okay.
4 hit.
2 hits. 3 is not hit. He said 4s.
Sorry.
Then he's strength a billion, so 2s. And that goes straight through my armour, so it's 2 dead. That means I lost 25%, but I owe you a morale check anyway. I lose combat.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to run away 2d6 inches. 12 inches.
So what's happening now?
They're running away like cowards, and they're running as fast as their little legs will carry them.
12 inches away.
12 inches.
Wowza.
They're getting back to the objective.
That is the most irritating thing that I think could possibly have happened.
They're falling all the way back.
So to update, the Blood Angels Contemptor did take out how many tacticals?
A couple, but they
couple?
passed their morale. I think took out 2.
Still past their morale though, so they are still there. And then Tank is just chilling.
Doing nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We have cleared out 2 Terminators.
Yep.
From here.
3 Terminators.
3 Terminators overall, but
time.
two in this round. And these guys also just sat here chilling. And these guys even more so sat chilling.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Alpha
this
Legion.
is the overview at the end of turn 4.
Blood Angels, what we're going to do, when we die horribly probably, we're going to have the Spartan move up 6 inches. This is all I'm going to be able to do is wipe out this squad hopefully.
Yeah.
I then think I need to see if my guys are going to rally. So let's see if they regroup. They do. They're very heroic now. So now
They're not that heroic, they ran away.
They ran away 12 inches. So they're regrouping.
As all of my other units are locked in combat, my movement phase is over.
Okay, shooting phase then. We've then got 2 bolt shots. 3s. 4s. It's a wound from the bolter. So 2 up save. Okay. Left the las cannon here into the Terminator, other las cannon and the bolter into your tacticals. So let's do the las cannon into the tacticals first. 2 shots. Hitting on 3s, twin linked. Nope, just 1. And then it's strength 9, so 2s. It's a wound on the tacticals, it's 1 dead tactical marine. Saved. There we go. Saved the las cannon. Heavy bolter. 4 shots, twin linked. Twin linked. 4 hits and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Okay, so and now 5 up thermo pain on that last one. Saved. Into the Terminator. 3 ups, twin linked. Okay, both hit with 6s. And wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. That's Terminator survives. So 4 attacks. His weapon skill 6 against 4, so I think it's 3s. There's a bunch of 1s which don't hit. He's then strength 5, toughness 7, so 6s. Nothing. My Terminators are next, as is your Contemptor fighting at the same time. 5s. 3 hits. And these wound on 6s. Okay, that's a shred.
Okay.
Well, that's shred first. Okay. And then it's rending 6+, so I got a 6, which means you take a 5 up in ball.
Yes.
Right, you can now fight back with your Dreadnought. 3 attacks. Okay, 2 hits. And then wounding on 2s. 1 wound. 4 up, invuln. Saved. Cool, other fight. We fight at the same time. So I'll have first my Sergeant hit with 2 attacks. His weapon skill 4, so 5s. 1 hit. Strength 5, toughness 7, so 6s. 5s. Nothing. You can hit back, 3 attacks. On 3s. Okay, 1 does 3. Okay, so I actually won combat with your Contemptor because I inflicted a wound and you didn't. So you need to, you're fearless, so you can't run away, which sucks. But I lost combat over here. So, how'd they run away? How far away did they run? 3 inches. Actually might be good. Yeah. I have to run directly away towards my battlefield edge, unfortunately.
And so with my tacticals falling back out of combat, it was left to the Alpha Legion to mop up the remainder of my forces, going into Alpha Legion turn 5.
No, Kyrie's is and there's 6 shots.
Okay, so 6 shots.
On 2s. 2s.
All hit.
I get 5 3-up saves. 3 more dead, so 4 dead there.
One.
So 2s, 2 ups. Yep, and then 2 ups. And that'll be a dead guy.
Just.
Land with a melter as well. I'm going to return fire. 3s. And 6s. Nothing. The plasma might actually do something. Maybe he'll kill himself with his plasma. On a 1, he'll get hot and kill himself. Nope, 6, that's a hit. And this wound's on a 4. Nope.
Can you run away?
He might run away, so morale, let's do morale for them. No, he's staying.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Blood Angel's Contemptor / Alpha Legion Contemptor in the disguise has taken out all the tacticals bar 1, who is now in a position where he could get this objective, which is quite annoying. So gonna have to work out a way of taking him down.
So hitting on 3s, and this is into the sergeant who's bringing
3s, yeah. And then on 4s, 1.
3-up save.
Come on.
He's mighty. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 2s actually, because they're in the unit with the Praetor.
Anything.
This is a few wins. It's okay, I can make these as 3-up saves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's
6,
fine.
7, 8,
It's
9, 10, 11.
11's 3-up saves. No, he's dead. He died 3 times.
Thrilled. Absolutely thrilled for him. Gas. Blood Angels / Alpha Legion Contemptor is now going to charge in to help.
Yep. Shall I?
Yep.
Yeah. So, let's say 7, which should be enough.
So after some pretty anemic close combat, the Contemptors got to fight back into the Blood Angels, and that's when this happened.
On
3. Fist. Punchy.
2.
4-ups. Yeah, dead Terminator, and the next guy. How much damage does it do with the fist?
How would I know damage?
Does it say brutal or?
Brutal 3.
That means it does 3 damage. Which I think means he's dead.
Who?
My character, he's dead.
I've got to say a Warlord.
Smash him.
Hell to the you.
Nice. And that's the end of my turn 5.
Yep.
And with the end of my turn 5, we went over into the Alpha Legion's turn 5, where the Terminator managed to mop up the last remaining tactical marine. Both of the Contemptors piled onto the Spartan, but failed to take it out, and with the death of that tactical, I'd actually lost my last scoring unit. At this point, I decided to concede the game and tot up victory points to see how much the Alpha Legion had won by.
Overall, we had no victory points here, we had no victory points here, and we had 3 victory points,
For sitting
thankfully,
around doing nothing all game.
for the team that sat there and did absolutely nothing to contribute.
So you've then, on your secondaries, you got 1 for doing Slay the Warlord.
Yep.
So that gives you 4 at the moment.
Took down.
And then Death
This
Toll
guy?
is how many you've destroyed during the game, which
Lots.
was 2 squads of Tacticals, a squad of Terminators, and a Praetor. So 4. So 8 points for the Alpha Legion. For me, I managed to do nothing. No victory points for me.
Smashed it. Really,
Handshake.
really well done.
Well played.
So thank you so much for watching today's battle report between the Alpha Legion and the Blood Angels. Not the result I was hoping for, but I hope that you enjoyed it along the way. If you have, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share it with your friends. Also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I release new videos. If you're also London-based and you'd be interested in playing some games of Horus Heresy, let me know, and maybe we can hook something up on the channel. Until then, my name has been Ollie, this has been my hobby, and I'll see you next time.